Okay, we're live. Hello and welcome.
Let's sit there.
Okay.
Because, by the way, guys, I know a lot of you are regular Ref Sports viewers, so that's why you would know this bench, Often, either Debashis Rohan, and I would be sitting here and doing our lives, or Boriada and Gargi would be sitting here and doing their lives. So, yeah, I think old place, we are back.
Yes.
I mean, I
For,
am back,
yeah.
not for you.
For me, it's first time.
Yeah, for you, it's first time. So, how's the feeling? How's the Josh?
Yeah, it's good. Another, cricket stadium unlocked for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oval.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to go inside and experience the match and obviously the atmosphere. But right now we're outside of the Oval Cricket Stadium,
Yeah,
and
inside
today,
they wouldn't allow us to do live.
yes, that is the problem. So yeah.
Otherwise, we would have done the lives from the ground.
Yeah, from the center pitch.
We would have shown you the pitch and said, "Yeah, pitch mein hoga match."
India, the team should do this after
Yes.
winning the toss. Yeah, still I'm attacking the name of India. So yeah.
Oh, India is not playing, of course. Yeah, you
Yeah.
said India should be doing it, but
Yeah. So
yeah,
today,
of course. I think the biggest miss is that you wanted to build up. If it was India, I think we are live for 1 hour now.
yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
and lots of crowd. Still a decent turn up, I think.
Decent turn up.
Yeah, decent turn up. West Indies versus Australia,
Yeah.
first semi-final. Definitely, Australia still unbeaten in this tournament,
Yeah,
looking
so
very sharp.
bandages,
The brand of cricket that they have managed to play. For West Indies, obviously they have managed to scrap through the group stage, but two back-to-back losses heading
Yeah.
into the semi-final against England. It was quite obvious that the kind of cricket England have played super, but against Ireland that was quite shocking to see. But still, they have managed to come through that group stage.
I would interrupt you there. I was not shocked. I think in one of the lives, if you go, you will see I've said that Ireland can beat.
We told earlier also that teams like
can beat
Scotland,
Australia.
Ireland can surprise.
We are all over the place because India has not qualified. That's there in our mind, but we have to be professional. We have to come. We have to get cover the match. So we are all over the place. I'm saying Ireland defeated Australia. Let's concentrate.
Yes, but we mentioned earlier, as Trishari mentioned, that both Scotland and Ireland
Yeah.
can surprise teams, and they did perform to their best. I think there are some, inspirational performance for them, even individuals. I think.
Yeah.
But looking forward to this game, Trishari, Australia looking firm favorites, still unbeaten, as I mentioned, and last two ICC tournaments semi-final exits. So that hoodoo, you want to big drag, and now qualify for the final. How do you see that?
I think they have played ruthless cricket, the Australian brand of cricket. In fact, I think I've mentioned in a number of lives that what I don't like about this Australia, the one before, the one that turned up, not the one that turned up for the World Cup, but before that, that they were so un-Australian like cricket. You don't want any team to get to that level. But I think in this World Cup, they have been brilliant. And I have said this a number of times, I must say that Sophie Molyneux, the captain, has been brilliant. Of course, I do feel that one of the reasons then that Sophie Molyneux was made the captain because she is brilliant as a leader, but I still have doubts of how much can she go ahead without injuries.
Yes, the fitness has always been the concern, but as Trishari mentioned, Australia have been super ruthless. Experienced players like Ellis Perry has stepped up. 5 games, 3 player of the match, all-round brilliance, and against India only we saw that the
You know,
partnership
I think I've mentioned this in a previous
playing at
live.
10 T20 World Cup.
Yeah, 10th T20 World Cup, and I remember I entered Sophia Gardens, and it was cold. It was really cold. India was practicing outside, so I asked somebody that who's practicing inside. They said go inside. Australia is practicing. I said okay, I'll just go and give it a sneak peek. I entered. Perry was batting in the net. She was smashing it right, left, and center. In fact, to a point that everyone else. So there was Ash Gardner with the rugby ball. There was Phoebe Litchfield dancing and singing around as usual, and everybody was doing something or the other. Somebody there was practicing catching. Everybody just stopped. They were like, any Perry ball is going to come and hit us at any moment. She was that good. And by the way, she did not stop at net one. She went to net two again. And she kept batting. She kept batting. That is the time I actually texted you that this is going to be Perry's World Cup. Think of this, for India or for any other country, we talk about the new guns, that this is going to be, say for example, for India, it was Charani's World Cup.
Yeah.
For somebody else, it was some younger lads World Cup. But look at the teams that have actually come up to the semi-finals, it has been the
For India
experienced
and Delhi
players.
White Hodge.
Exactly, that's what I was trying to point out. For every single team, it has been their experienced players that have come up. Danny White Hodge for England, as you have perfectly pointed out. If you look at South Africa, it has been the Marizani Caps, and um, for of course for Australia it has been Ellis Perry. And the best part is, I think Bharat has written on this, that Perry is back to bowling. She's bowling so well. In fact, she's running so well.
Fitness looking good.
Yeah, they ran 4 runs the other day. I mean, it's just simply brilliant.
Yes, but what about West Indies? Tushari, we know they are quite unpredictable. You never know what
You
kind of
never know.
performance.
Matthews comes up 34 balls, 100, and suddenly you and I are coming and saying, "Oh, what a game!" Oh.
Aram say, Tushari, you have to stop your reflexes.
Yeah.
Yes, things are not looking good for you as of now for the last 3-5
Guys,
days.
do pray for me. I don't know what is happening. Last 3-4 days have been pretty bad. But
And
anyway,
you still have to make a comeback to Lords, where
my
all these
God.
things started.
Yes, I know. But anyway, getting back to the point, I think what was my point?
West
Yeah.
Indies
West
unpredictable.
Indies is so unpredictable that we might be coming back in the post and we go all crazy about how the West Indies have broken all records, done this, done that. And then there might be a completely different West Indies where we would be like, oh, you know what, New Zealand could have done better, even and Ireland could have done better. It's just that I don't think even West Indies is aware of the fact that which West Indies will turn up today. So that's a huge thing. But what I really like is I have liked the way Alene has
Yes.
played. I have liked the way Charmaine Campbell has finally
I think
stood up.
Stephanie Taylor has come up with some crucial.
Stephanie Taylor,
Another experienced
yeah.
man.
Somebody is asking, has Bodiada returned to India? What do you think? You tell us. See, it's difficult for someone to stay back, especially away from the business. Don't think of him only in the journalistic, the cap. Yeah, exactly. He has many different like hats that he wears. He's in many ways like Karan Johar, wearing a lot of hats. So he has the businessman hat to wear. He has to get back. He has to come back again. So he's on the way back. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But as you were mentioning, usually Halle
And by
Matthews.
the way, he would have not gone back had India qualified.
Oh, yes.
So I think that part has to be there, because a lot of if you jump at nothing, don't jump to conclusions. Yeah.
Special note.
Yeah, special note.
Yes, but the importance of Halle Matthews, Tushari, we saw that, we see that, whenever this West Indies side do well for a consecutive, 4-5 games, it's always that captain, Halle Matthews. With
Yeah, I mean,
all-round
it's Haley
brilliance.
Matthews all the way. I think, no, I can't remember any other West Indies player who has had this big an impact on the team's, on the team's performance. And I'm talking about women. Don't jump with the names of West Indies pace bowlers, please. Um, every time she performs, and I cannot even imagine the kind of pressure she walks out with. She has said something very interesting, Sneha. She has said that when it's Australia and West Indies, we walk out there and we play freely. We know what happened when somebody else said that we were going to play freely against Australia. You might think you want to play freely, but the whole attack, the way the Australians and the energy, guys. I'm diverting again, but the way they're running around. And Inakshi also pointed out. She was sitting beside me at Lodge, and she was like, "Why are these guys running?"
Phoebe Litchfield was
Please tell
Sachin.
Phoebe Litchfield, yeah.
So at one point between the overs, Phoebe Litchfield was confused where should she stand, in the field. So she was like jumping around and observing where is the gap, where she can go. And after one certain 1 or 2 seconds, she thought, okay, that is the gap. Over there I can go. So I think a bundle of energy. And we talked.
I think they should have a Phoebe cam. A request to ICC to have a Phoebe
Yes,
cam.
and when-
But that cam needs to have a lot of charge.
Oh yes, definitely. Otherwise, it's difficult to go, to go along with Phoebe Litchfield.
Yeah.
We talked with two of her friends after that game, and they also, told the same thing, that from childhood only she has always been like that. But I think that is one of her USP.
Yeah.
I think the way she she moderates herself in the field and all everything, and she will be again very crucial for this match as well. But as we are discussing, that Haley Matthews will be crucial for West Indies. Only two games, only two T20 as West Indies have won against Australia, and on both occasions it was Haley Matthews the player of the match. For our all-round brilliance, and one of the games was very crucial for them. For West Indies women, it was the final of the 2016 T20 World Cup at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Haley Matthews, bowled brilliantly, batted brilliantly, and West Indies we won that match against Australia. But Trishadi, you have been already, earlier at the stadium. You have seen the pitch earlier also. What kind of pitch you expect at the Kia Oval? Only one match happened so far in this tournament. New Zealand batted first, scored 160 plus. England batted brilliantly, won by 9 wickets with few more balls to spare. How do you expect a high scoring game if the batters are set?
If Australia bats first, yes, a
Then
high scoring game.
game.
But if Australia
Yeah,
chases
their
acts
bowlers have been
out, their
pretty
bowlers have
economical.
been brilliant. Then I think 150, 160, anything less than that makes no sense, honestly.
Or do you think Alana King make a comeback? Any changes in the playing 11 instead of Nicola Carey?
I don't think so. Knowing Australia, they're not going to make any changes. The playing 11 against India would ideally be the playing 11 all through till the final.
Yes.
I mean, if they go to the final,
If they go to the final, yeah, which is most likely, but let's see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you take some
Yes.
questions? Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the last time I was in Oval, I had, at least for me, it was brilliant. I know for the entire country it was brilliant, but I'm from a Pace Brigade Association, right? I'm a pacer, and we had seen Mohammad Siraj in a very, very different light. Oh, what a spell! What a brilliant spell! Those 50 minutes, changing the entire Test series itself. We could have lost that series from losing to 2-2. It was brilliant. So Oval has great memories. That's why I wanted India to qualify to the semis. That if India had qualified to the semis, I kind of have had that feeling that what, Oval is lucky for India probably, and we would do well. But anyway, we got to move on.
Yes, absolutely. Hari Prasad Guru saying there is no way West Indies beating Australia. Let's see.
90% yes, we agree.
Denver Johnson super chat from him. If Matthews and Doughton get going, West Indies will do great, but I don't see this happening. These Aussies are just bulldozing their way through the final.
So true, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Hari Prasad saying I think Litchfield going to smash West Indies left, right, and center. Okay.
See, West Indies does have, good bowlers, but my problem is their line and length is as inconsistent as you can get.
I think Shinley Henley could have done better.
Yes.
The inconsistent part again.
But do you also think that, her injury in between mattered?
Maybe.
I'm getting a little irritated with the continuous announcements that's happening behind. But
And
it's
suddenly
brilliant.
the heat is back.
Yeah, suddenly the heat is back.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah, I think from morning it was a beautiful. Overall, it's a beautiful weather to play cricket.
Yeah.
And still, as we mentioned earlier, that it's a still decent turn up for the crowd. So let's see. Denver Johnson saying it was a brilliant strategy from Aussies making Molyneux the captain. It allowed stalwarts like Gardner, Perry, Mooney to play their natural game and still call the shots.
Okay, here's my 2 pence on this. Though nobody has asked, but I'll tell you what. With Ash Gardner, I do not think it's only cricketing reasons or something. What is the exact reason? I don't want to get into it. With Ellis Perry, it's something that I had spoken about when I had said about RCB, Jitesh Sharma and Rajat Patidar. Again, two different sports. That's men's cricket, this is women's cricket. But what I'm trying to say here is Ellis Perry and Sophie Molyneux are good friends. So that comfort level is there. If, say for example, if Snehashish is the captain, I know that Snehashish won't mind if I give advices, because this is what happened after India innings. After India batted first, just before Australia would come out to bat, Perry got everyone together and gave a motivational speech, and that I can only do when it's, say, you or Rohan or people I'm comfortable with. I cannot do it with every single one being in charge. If you are in charge of a project, I can say, you know what, Snehashish, today I will do the huddle. And you'll be like, yeah, okay, you're more experienced, please go ahead. But otherwise, I do, and that is where I feel, Perry is a lot more active, because Perry knows Molyneux won't be insecure about it.
Absolutely. Just saying, will Alana King play today? What Tushar said that they
I
might
doubt.
not look for a change. They
Yeah.
will go with the same playing 11. Okay, the Creek Jinx are saying backing the wind is to pull up another 2016 against Australia. Let's see.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Okay, G saying Sophie Molina will prove us all wrong by winning the World Cup. Sophie is a
No,
great
but
leader.
no. Hold on a second.
And she has no insecurities and backs her players.
Okay, here's my thing. I don't think any of us had said that Sophie Molyneux will be a bad captain or a good captain. That question comes only when you have played cricket long enough for people to judge your captaincy or not judge it or whatever it is, you know.
The only question was always, and
The
still I
question
think the
and it is still fitness. Yes, these matches she's fine. In fact, you know, her fitness is that big a question. Last game against India,
yeah, she
when she was
delayed.
not coming on to bowl, she delayed her, and later on the timing became perfect,
Fast ball
I
and
think.
wicket.
But to be honest, when she was delaying, the first thing that we were talking about is she injured again? So that is what was the problem when she was announced as the captain. Her career has been more about injuries than about her performance. So I think that is was a factor.
Yes. Just saying, will Lucy play or love her bowling action? I think she will play. And she has been pretty economical.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Hariprasad Guru saying Sophie Molino has been a good leader. I watched her leading from the front for Melbourne Renegades and Victoria.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. I think the toss is done. Let me check 1 second.
Yeah, the toss should be done. No, the toss result isn't
Yeah.
out yet.
Okay. Pitch report by Ian Smith and Dinesh Karthik. It's a beautiful afternoon in London. It's hovering around 20 to 23 degrees. Beat of breeze at the moment. Don't think it will have an impact swinging the ball or whatever in terms of ground dimensions. For a start, there's a nice interesting video underneath. General
Are
area.
you reading for yourself or for them?
Oh yeah, the main part I am searching for. I have found it. There will be some sim movement at the top, but after that, it will become a good surface to bat on. So it's expected that if you bat well, if you stay there long, you can put up a score like 165, 170 at least. But
Bare minimum.
but if West Indies batting fast, I think they have to look around 180, 190 to
If not
put
more.
any kind of a pressure
Yeah.
on Australia on this inform Australia. Yes. Yes. So let's see. Okay, let's take few more
Tails is
comments.
the call. Heads it is Australia women up to bowl first. As expected.
Australia women up to bowl first. Okay, so that's the update from the toss. Okay, Pavan Suresh saying hello guys, hello.
Hello.
Okay, Amanda Jade Wellington has won more World Cups than Sophie. Yeah, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I don't think that matters who won how many World Cups.
Yeah.
In this World Cup, she was given a responsibility, and all of us have to say that she has come out with flying colors so far.
Yes.
Until and unless she goofs up big time, I think she has done her bit so far.
Yes. Okay, there's a super chat, but it's regarding Indian cricket from Denver Johnson. Is that's the case, then make Jamie the captain. We know all the bond between her and Smithy. She gels very well with every team member. It's not insecure.
Yeah, make her the captain. No problem. Make her the captain, but before that, she has to bat well. Okay, here's the teams. Australia, same team. See, that world champions they're playing 11 every single day. With West Indies, Hayley Matthews, Kiana Joseph, Shamaine Campbell, Stephanie Taylor, Deandra Doughton, Chanel Henry, Jasara Claxton, Janelia Glasgow, Alia Allen, Affy Fletcher, Karishma Ramharak. I don't think even they have changed.
Yes, I think they have also gone with the same playing
Yeah.
11. I think huge role for someone like Effie Fletcher,
Yeah.
someone like I think Karishma. I think they need to control the game in the middle overs with the spin. But apart from obviously the firepower, Haley Matthews, Ginger Doughton, Shimani Campbell, the anchor role that she can play in
Yes.
the between. I think those players, and you never know with that another Kiana Joseph.
Yeah.
Oh, if she start to play her shots.
See, that's a problem. No, again, inconsistency is the problem. It's the same thing. If Kiana Joseph plays a big hand, you're gone.
Yes.
If Deandra Doughton plays a big hand, you're
She
gone. If Kelly
single-handedly
Matthews,
knocked out England from
Yeah.
that previous World Cup.
exactly. But the point is, will they?
Yes. Today is the day.
Is today the day? And there are so many questions on that today the day. I think there's another super chat. Did you take that on the Indian team? No.
Yes, yeah, that is done. Okay, let me check few more comments. Okay, Rido 4321. It's from regarding India. I think it's time to we fix Richa as our number 4 in T20. She will become a class player and not just a power hitter who plays 3 4 overs.
I don't mind. But then who's your number three? Who's your number five? If you're telling me that you want to fix someone, you have to tell me before and after as well, no?
Yes. Where will Herman bat then? Number 5 maybe. Then where will Dipti will come? So it's a lot
Where
of
will
question.
Deepthi bat? Where will Jemima bat? Who are you dropping? Who's there in your side? There are a lot of questions.
Yes, absolutely. Denver Johnson saying, I think she did a fabulous job in DC after those bad starts. The way she
Who?
came back and took the side to the finals, Jamie. Jamie scored few runs at the back end of the tournament.
But nobody is doubting Jamie Denver. My only thing is,
She should have done well in this World Cup.
no, even if she didn't do well, look, again, this World Cup cannot be a report card for everyone.
No.
But that has to be for everyone then. Either the World Cup has to mean everyone and you want to see a management change, a captaincy change, something overall, or don't blame it on anyone. I mean, right now, of course, it seems like you have blamed it completely on Yastika. That Yastika is the sole reason, you have not qualified for the World Cup semis.
Yes, okay. G Stat come up with a new playing 11 for India.
Playing 11 for India
Yes.
today, okay.
Shefali Smriti, Amanjot, Richa, Harman, Dipti, Kashvi, Shreyanka, Charani, Nandini, Renuka.
So you have dropped both Yastika and Jemi.
Yes, there is no Jamie. Yeah.
Very interesting, Gish. On what basis exactly have you dropped on one World Cup basis?
Okay, the trick jeans are asking the critical analysis that you both do. Why can't Team India management do that? Or they do, but can take required action?
What we do, we anyway get abused for that. Some people are abusing right, left, and center. In fact, the question that everybody has been asking is very funny. How much cricket have we played? This, that. I think critical analysis, introspection is absolutely important. But here's my thing: when you're saying that the team management should do it, when did they do it? They were knocked out on the 28th. On the 30th, you have the next tournament squad. So if the squad is already out after one day, in one day you have not introspected anything. You have finished the match, you have gone on and introspected the entire approach. No, you have not. So now once Asian Games is done, what will you change between now and Asian Games? Because you have already announced the squad. Unless you go and injure certain players, nothing is changing. Your approach cannot change. And a lot of people, and I understand, are talking about aggressive approach. How do you expect players or anybody to play freely? Where is that security? Where do players know that are you going to play the next match or not? Yes, I get it that Yastika's strike rate after the power play wasn't great. I myself have written about it. I get it that Yastika is not the definition of power player. But the other truth is you have fast forwarded Yastika right after her ACL surgery. She came back, she recovered. You have brought her to England. After bringing her to England, you have given her one or two games and then you have thrown her out of the squad. So it's a very confused squad. It's a very confused management as of now, at least from the looks of it. And remember, it's not about one World Cup alone. You did the same thing in 2025 World Cup. Thankfully, things fell in place. And thankfully, that's your best format. So things fell in place easily. On individual brilliance, you crossed that line. Here, no individual brilliance happened, so you did not cross the line. That's where I'm saying the introspection has to begin from the management. There has to be a leadership change. Overhaul has to happen for India to change the approach. It's all right to say, oh, you know what, Jemima cannot hit sixes. Jemima can hit sixes, but what is Jemima's role? Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What is the role?
So again, the clarity needs to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Okay.
clarity needs to be there. Players need to have security. I think there's a super chat.
1 second, let me check.
It's become very hot.
Yes, Denver Johnson with another super chat. I don't want to get political or personal, but there is a big feeling of insularity in this Indian team, and it needs to be insularity.
Insularity.
And in this Indian team, and it needs to be fixed. I hope they know this.
Yeah. So insularity means basically what Denver Johnson is trying to point out, that there are some players who are forever going to be there, and there are some players who are forever going to be chopped and changed. Right? And that is exactly what we are talking about. This is what leads to insecurity. This is what leads to being scared. It's all right to say, oh, you know what, X and Y is battered with a lot of fear. Where is the fear coming from? It's not the bowlers that you're facing alone. It's not the big stage that you're facing alone. The pressure of performing, and if you fail by even 1%, you're going to be dropped, or you're going to be chopped and changed. If at number 3 Jemmy doesn't perform today, she'll be sent to 5. Probably if she doesn't perform at 5, she'll be sent to 3 back again. This is happening every time. Even 2024 World Cup, if you remember, just before the World Cup, in a press conference, I think the captain or coach said our number 3 is fixed, and then sent in Jemmy in one match, Harman in one match. How is it helping anybody? And how is it helping Harman or Jemmy? Both. It is not about one person alone.
Absolutely. Okay, last few minutes on the show. Tushadi, prediction. West Indies batting first, Australia bowling.
West Indies will score around 140 to 150, and Australia will win it in the 17th over.
Okay, that's a very precise prediction. But for me, obviously,
Australia will give us some time to go and check out Oxford Street today.
Let's see, can Australia help us or not? But yes, there is no doubt that Australia are entering into this clash, being the farm favorites. The quality of cricket they have played and the experience and everything that they have, and a kind of thanks to the inconsistency of West Indies as well. We don't know what kind of cricket they will play, but a big challenge for them. They as we said earlier, if they really want to put any kind of a pressure on this Australian side while chasing, they have to score around 175 to 185 at least. So let's see if they can. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you for your lovely comments. We'll definitely come back with a post-match show. Till then, take care and hopefully enjoy the game. Thank you.